On Friday, we learned about area of composite figures, which is what this is right here. What did we learn to do? How do we find the area of these weird shapes? Somebody, anybody, what?
Label the sides.
Label the sides. What shape do I have on top here?
A triangle.
You see a triangle and what else?
A square.
A square. Now I do want to let y'all know that this shape right here is a triangle and a square, but it's also a what? What shape is it as well?
Right? I don't think so.
It's a trapezoid. So you could just do the trapezoid formula with this, but if you don't particularly love the trapezoid, you can always do this as well. So I'm going to call this my shape A. How do I find the area of shape A? Yeah, what's the formula? BH. What's the base of this? 12. What's the height of this? 12. Did you have to do BH? What else could you have done? S squared. What is 12 times 12? Well, that's okay because you have Desmos calculator. You can just put it in. What's 12 times 12, y'all? So 144 is the area of the first shape. Now, how do I find the area of the other shape? Y'all said it was a triangle. How do I find the area of this triangle? Area of, and we're going to call this shape B, is 1/2 BH. Please write this down with me if you have not already done it. What is the base of this triangle? How? 12. It's also 12. Do y'all agree because it's a square?
Yes.
And what's the height of that triangle? 5. And what is 12 times 5? 60. What's half of 60? 30. And if you didn't know that, plug that baby into the calculator. And what do I need to do to get my answer? What do? Add them together. What is 144 plus 30? 174 meters squared is the total area. And that's how we do this.
Pretty good.
I can't see the yellow. Can you see it?
I don't know how. What do you need help with? Because it's not like I'm on the camera. 1/2 12 times 5. And that's 30. You're welcome. What about my second shape? What do you see here? What do we do here?
Oh, you split it in half.
You split it in half. Do y'all want to split it up and down or left and right?
Left and right.
Left and right. You just want to like cut it off right here. So do y'all agree? What do I have right here? A rectangle. So the area of shape A, we're going to do base times height. What is my base? 13. What is my height? 6.
Wow.
And what is 13 times 6? That is 78. What's the other shape here? A rectangle again. And we'll make this shape B. So rectangle again is base times height again. But what is the base on the bottom? Be careful. 8 is right here. We know the whole thing is 13. How do we figure out this side right here? Why?
Because 13 plus 5, 8 plus, you shut up. 8 plus 5 is 13.
8 plus 5 is 13. To figure out that 5, you would have done 13 minus 8, which is 5. What is the height of that blue rectangle? 7. And 7 times 5 is?
Why are you laughing? Take off the AirPods.
How do I find the total area? Add them together. And what is 78 plus 35? 113 meters squared. Ladies, behave. And that is what we did on Friday. Yep. We just, I know, it's been a hot minute. I agree. So on Friday, we were separating shapes, finding the areas of each of them, and then adding them together. That was our whole lesson. Today, you should have some notes. So can y'all put that warm-up away, please? Today's notes is kind of going to be the opposite.
Come on.
We're still going to be finding weird shapes. Can I move this? Are y'all good with this? Okay. We're still going to be finding... Oh, let's real quick. Hold on. Let's watch this. Absolutely not. We don't have trees like that in Texas. Maybe we do, but not around here. What is this guy doing? Mowing the lawn. Mowing the lawn. Now, is he mowing his entire backyard?
No.
No, why not?
He's only mowing
Because things are in the way. What's in the way?
Whatever I think is.
I think that's a slide on the other side. Does y'all kind of see the slide right here?
Yeah.
Down here. So I think this is a slide right here. So the slide's in the way, so he's obviously not mowing that part of his yard. What else is he not mowing?
Well,
You could mow under the table.
He kind of has like a little, do y'all agree he has like a little patio right here? So he is going to mow everything in his backyard but the patio area and that little. So could we find the area of how much he mowed?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, I'm not going to have you do that right now, but we could. I also want to show you an example of this. This is the Garden, which is in Boston, I believe. It's where the Celtics play and the Bruins. It's a hockey team where both of them play. What happened to my full screen? No full screen? Okay, cool. So this is the hockey arena. And they share their arena and they go back and forth multiple times a week. And so they're getting ready for a Celtics game. So they have to put down on top of the ice this padding. And they put the basketball court right on top.
I did that before.
What'd you say?
Like coins.
Smell it right now?
I remember.
What smells like coins? Oh. And then look, they get to add stands right here because it's a smaller arena, so they have floor seats over there. And that is how they change a hockey field, rink, to a basketball court. All right, what example do we have in Houston that they do this with?
Oh, the rodeo.
The rodeo. They just took out, well, sometimes they make it a football field, sometimes it's a soccer field, but they just took out the field and put in, what's it called, dirt all over NRG. Do y'all agree with that? So these are examples where area comes into play. The rodeo has to calculate the area of that arena floor to know how much dirt they're dumping. They're not just going to come and bring random dirt. How do they know if they have enough? Do y'all agree with that? All right. Same thing with the football field. They have to know, they use turf now, but they have to know how much turf before it was grass, things like that. Y'all know right next to NRG Stadium, have y'all seen the Astrodome?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Astrodome, that used to be a football stadium and the Astro Stadium. So you would switch back and forth between them. What? And the rodeo too. Yep. I went to the rodeo when I was little there. So just something to show you where area is used. What?
You watch Selena?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Selena when I was a little girl. So this would be a question you could be, how many black tiles are left showing after the basketball floor is laid, different things like that. Wouldn't you have to find the area of the hockey ring and then do what with the basketball court?
The perimeter.
Nope. We're still doing area. How would I figure out how much of the black tiles are shown?
Oh.
I would find the area of the hockey and then do what? Find the area of basketball court and do what with it? Subtract it. That is what we are doing today. We are going to find the areas of different shaded regions. So, if you can please, on your notes, the area of the shaded region, what I like to say is your area of your big shape or your outer shape, and we're going to subtract it from the area of the small shape or the inner shape. So for this one, what is my big shape?
The shaded.
The shaded one, which is, what shape is that?
Rectangle.
The rectangle. So I'm gonna do the area of the big rectangle. What's the formula for rectangle? Base times height. And what is the base of this big rectangle?
10.
The base is 10. What is the height of the big rectangle?
8.
And what is 10 times 8? 80.
Okay, Miss, we're done. We can just tear this up now.
Now, I have to find the area of the small shape. What is my small shape here? The white box, the smaller rectangle. Do y'all agree? And since we're going to do rectangles a ton, do we all agree that rectangles are BH?
Mm-hmm.
What is the base of the smaller rectangle?
8.
8. And the height of the smaller rectangle?
5.
And 8 times 5 is 40. Write this down, please. No. And what am I going to do to these two things to find the shaded region?
Subtract.
Ooh, which one?
Add.
I want to know this shaded right here.
Oh my God.
I want to know right here. I'm going to subtract. What is 80 minus 40? So the area of the shaded region is 40 feet squared. So where on Friday we were adding to make these weird shapes, if we are doing shaded region, you are subtracting.
Is it this easy?
Yeah.
For all of them. Oh my God.
Open up when you're done writing this down, please.
Miss, what is this?
We're doing 5 examples. All right, it's not too much more
No,
complicated.
Miss, this is the definition of
All right, what is my outer shape here? What's my big shape?
A rectangle.
The rectangle.
It's complicated.
And rectangle is
11.
BH. 11 is my
Base.
base is 11.
Your height is 4.
My height is 4. Do y'all agree the height's going to be the same? So 4. What is 11 times 4?
44.
Oh, is that your phone? If you can turn it on silent. Let me make sure it's not mine. Nope.
We got a stupid triangle.
And then we have a beautiful triangle.
No, it's stupid. It's not beautiful.
What is the formula for triangle, though?
Isn't it like 1/2? No? Okay.
It is 1/2 times BH. Now, do y'all agree this triangle's sideways?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to turn it real quick just to talk about it. What is the base of this triangle?
4.
What is the height of this triangle?
6.
So when I come back over here now, 1/2, my base was 4, my height is 6. What's 4 times 6? 24. What's half of 24? 12. And what do I do to find the shaded area here? Subtract. I'm going to subtract these. So the area of the shaded, what's 44 minus 12?
32.
32. And it has nothing, so I'm just going to put u squared. Questions?
Can I not do it?
Do it.
No.
Yes. All right. This next one, you can't really see. Can y'all see that there's a height there? It's very hard. Do y'all see that there's like a kind of dashed line right here?
Yeah.
Does anybody else see that number right there? It is a 5. It's very, very, very hard to see.
Where?
It's there, but again.
Bro.
What shape is my big shape here? It is a trapezoid. What is the formula for area of a trapezoid?
1/2. Good job, Mariah.
Times the height. And if you are looking at everybody like, what? I don't know that. You don't have to. Get out your notes. You have them. You can use them.
On the test?
On the test, I'm giving you these formulas. You can't use your notes, but I will give you this formula. How do I use it?
10, 18.
10 and 18 are my bases. And you could put 18 and 10. It does not matter. What is the height of this trapezoid? 5. Can you just what? 28 in the middle? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. And so when I'm doing this, I'm going to get 1/2 10 plus 18 times 5 gives me 70. What is this other shape? Not a rectangle. That is definitely not a triangle. What is that?
A parallelogram.
It is a parallelogram.
I know.
What is the formula for a parallelogram?
Ooh, isn't it like...
It's still BH. Yep. Remember, parallelogram, square, and rectangle are all BH. What's the base of this?
4.
The base is 4. What's the height of this parallelogram going to be? It's also going to be 5. And 4 times 5 is 20. And how do I find the area of this shaded region? Subtract. 70 minus 20 is... So the area of the shaded region is 50. A shaded, the big A means area. Yeah. That's why I have a parallel, area of the trapezoid, area of the parallelogram. Area of the shape. All right. Questions so far? Are we okay with this? Do y'all agree we're just finding basic areas and then we're either adding them or subtracting them? Right? All right. These last two are as complicated as this gets. I actually want you to scratch out this use 3.14 per pi. Can y'all scratch that out for me? We're not doing that. We're going to leave it with pi. Sophia, you with me?
But that's not even a pie. It's not blueberry or banana.
I know.
Strawberry.
What is my bigger shape here?
The rectangle.
The rectangle. So I need to find the area of the rectangle first by doing BH. What is my base? 14. What is my height? 8. And 14 times 8 is 112. Am I going too fast?
No.
Okay. What is my smaller shape?
A circle.
A circle. What is the formula for a circle? Pi r squared, right, Mariah? Yeah. What is my r of this circle?
It's 14.
No.
8. Half of 8.
Do y'all agree this whole thing right here is 8?
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I wanted the radius,
4.
it is just 4. So this is going to be pi 4 squared.
16.
And 4 squared is 16, but 16 is not my answer.
Because you have to round it.
No. 16 pi. Write this down, please. I do need to subtract them, but what'd you say? Why can I not subtract them? Because 16 has a pi. So what is my answer here?
0 pi.
No. I just leave it. 112 minus 16 pi. Do not subtract them. Do not tell me, oh, 112 minus 16 and then put a pi on it. No. That is your answer. If a circle is in the problem, it'll be an equation like that. And just leave it like that. Questions? We're almost done. Last example. What is my big shape here? A square. What are the sides? It doesn't tell me the sides of the square. But it does tell me the diameter here is 4. And if that diameter is 4, what's this diameter right here? So what is the whole base going to be down here? 8. What is this whole height going to be right here? 8 as well. So how do I find the area of the square? S squared or BH. 8 times 8 is 64. Write that down, please. What is my smaller shape? The circle. So what am I going to do here to find the area of the circle? Pi r squared. However, how many circles are there? So what am I going to need to do? Times it by 4 circles. Do you agree there's 1, 2, 3, 4 circles? And so if pi r squared is just one of the circles, I want to find all 4, I multiply by 4. What's the radius of these circles? 2. So I'm going to do 4 pi 2 squared. Don't put pi in the calculator. And what do I get? 16 pi. And what do I need to do last? What? What do I need to do? Well, what's my answer then? Put a minus. Put a minus. And leave it like that. 64 minus 16 pi is my answer. Yep. Please write all of that down. All right, you are going to glue this onto page, what does it say? 66. Glue this onto page 66, please. We're doing 67 tomorrow. Glue this onto page 66. this one together.
Yes, queen. What? Huh? Oh, she's still recording.
Come on.
All right.
Oh wait, Miss, can I get glue, please?
Yes, give me a second and I'll. Maybe Emma, can you hand her the glue? All right. For the rest of the class period,
Thank you.
you are doing this worksheet right here. Area of the big and then minus area of the small. Remember, if it has a circle, it should be like an equation. All right. Area of the big minus area of the small, and then turn it in.